Hey, it's Jang here from jangbricks.com with a look at a Mega Bloks Halo set from 2012, set number 97072. It's the Covert Ops UNSC Wolverine. Let me give the vehicle a little bit of a spin around so you can see it from some different angles. It does have real rubber tracks. It's a half track, and these are real rubber. They will move, though they kind of have a lot of friction just because of how tightly they are squeezing in on the wheels, so a little bit tough from the play perspective there to actually move the stuff around. Your turrets rotate around on a tilted axis. You can see that all this section back here is actually tilted down a little bit, and that makes these kind of want to turn to the sides a little bit. But it's okay. It's pretty easy to get it to just stay in one place, but if you start to move it around, you see it will want to tilt around. I'll take a look at the launchers a little bit more closely later on, but I can tell you that this was a very satisfying build. As somebody who's into building techniques and even trying out custom stuff, I did very much appreciate the techniques that were used here. Nothing too tricky, nothing hard to actually do. It wasn't difficult to build, but the end result is very good, and the way that they got that end result is very good overall. So for me, it was a very satisfying build, just the whole process. It's a single seater, so you've got your cockpit right here. It just opens up, and it's just an open space to put the one figure or any one figure in. Does have a single sticker right there for a little bit of a console piece, and this comes down. You've got a number of stickers used all throughout this thing. Fortunately, because it uses this mixed color with it's a metallic bluish gray with black mixed in, and the black gives, I think, enough texture that if you really hate applying stickers, you can leave most of these off and it'll still look good. It is a little bit awkward that this is described as being something with limited active camo ability, the vehicle itself, yet they have these large stripes of yellow and black, hazard symbols all over it on the sides. Kind of defeats the whole stealthiness of it, but it is what it is. This is a version, this is not the version that was in the Halo Wars game. There have been different kind of renditions of Wolverine's, official renditions in different times, different places. The Halo Wars game, the Spartan Assault game, various concept art pieces that have been released. And this kind of goes between a bunch of those, takes pieces from different ones, and then adds to it, creating a little bit of a new version. This version has 2 grenade launchers. The original version from Halo Wars had just 1, so this one's been upgraded to have 2 now. And what else do we have going on here? That's pretty much it as far as the major features of it, and taking a look at it. The turret section, I really wish that the individual bays were tilted out this way, like so. That is something that was pretty consistent through all of the official views, but I have a feeling that this was a piece that existed before that they've used on other sets. I didn't research into that, but it still works really well. It looks really good, and the functionality is really cool because each of these can be shot. You can shoot one of these out by pushing a button back here. It's all spring-loaded. There's your projectile right there. And the nicest thing about it, okay, you push one button, this comes out, push the other button. Oh, whoa! Okay, I'm gonna have to go retrieve that, but for the moment, I'll just put this one here. And there's a second button. If you push the second button, they're numbered with Roman numerals. There's a 1 and a 2, or they show two missile symbols on there. If you push just the 2 while both in a row are loaded, they both shoot at the same time. So you can actually, with just your hands, you can shoot 4 of these things at a time by pushing the 2 button in both cases, or you can shoot all of them at once by pushing the 2 buttons top and bottom. What a volley is that? Look at that, just crazy, just mayhem. And you can also angle this up and down. Angle's pretty far up. That's very nice, good range of motion there. And like I said, it spins all the way around, so you can shoot in any direction. So the functionality there, the playability, is really good. Only 1 figure included in this set. I'd say that's the only kind of downside of the set. It would have been nice to include just some cannon fodder, you know, just some Covenant units to shoot at, maybe even just a couple grunts. I would have been happy with, just to have something to shoot at for kids who only have good guys, you know, who only have Spartans thus far. This is it's a set that costs some money, you know. It's not a super cheap one, but regardless, we get one figure in this, and it's a Hazop Spartan. You can see his colors. The main color kind of coordinates with the color of the vehicle. He does have the older Reach style of assault rifle from the earlier days of the Halo timeline, of the Halo game timeline. There's a look at it from the back. This is a pretty good looking figure. The Hazops, I like the Hazop Spartans in general. I like that look, and it's a good color scheme. It works out nicely, and it works really well with the vehicle. Like I said, this is a 2012 set, so not new. It's technically discontinued now, but you can still pretty easily find it new in stores. I got this one at my local Toys R Us. It's also not the first Wolverine that they've made, so nothing new about this at all, but still I think it's a really good one. Like I said, I really enjoyed the build. It was very satisfying for me. It has good parts in it, looks good, and has a decent figure too. And the play value here is what's really the star of this. For the real target audience, those launchers are awesome, especially the dual fire modes and the fact that you can launch all of them at once. Would have been good to have some extra projectiles included, but you know, how much can you ask for? I'm asking for more figures and more. Yeah, I'm just asking for more of everything that's already here because it's just good. So those are my thoughts on this set. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to share your thoughts about the set, whether you like it or not, in the comments, and stay tuned for more. I've got more reviews always to come, new stuff, old stuff, also custom stuff. You can follow everything that I do at jangbricks.com, and I'll talk to you again soon.